Colonel, oh, sorry. I start again. Okay. Honorable Minister of Defense, Honorable Chief of Staff, Honorable Colonel Aksoy, Honorable Colonel Mr. Altuntaş, honorable officers, dear colleagues. It's a great honor for me to address distinguished participants today during the closing ceremony of the training organized by the Turkish Special Forces. I would like to sincerely thank the Turkish Armed Forces, the Special Operations Training Team, our military attaché in Dakar and military advisor for planning this important training, where 351 Gambian Armed Force personnel had extensive preparations during 3 weeks. I have witnessed this week the level of professionalism during the drill organized by the Gambian side. It was sincerely impressive. I would like to commend the Gambian side for the level of dedication and their desire to get more knowledge. The hospitality extended personnel was also excellent. We sincerely thank the armed forces, the Gambian Armed Forces and OIC Gambian Secretariat. The ongoing military cooperation, solidarity and friendship between Turkey and the Gambia during the preparation phase of the 15th OIC Islamic Summit will continue afterwards. I'm confident that the contacts and cooperation initiated will create solid working relationship for the future too. Let me congratulate once more participants and trainers. I wish you all the success during the OIC Summit. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that wonderful speech, Your Excellency. Next on the program of events is the presentation of awards. So during the course of the training, everybody, all the participants perform greatly. But there will always be people among the group who will go beyond or perform exceptions. And out of the 4 groupings, these people were identified by the instructors from the Turkish Special Force, and they will be awarded based on their performance during the course of the training. On that note, we first start with the close protection force. May I respectfully call on Captain Abdullah Dabo to come forward. Sergeant Kamara Alaji. Captain Ibrahima Balda. May I respectfully call on the Turkish military advisor to be assisted by the Turkish gentleman panel to award the certificates.
Sertifikayı vermek benim için çok büyük bir gurur. Sağ ol. Küçük bir hediye kardeşim, sağ ol.
Next on the list of awardees is the Cross Quarter Battle. And may I respectfully call on Corporal Nyasi Babuka. Lance Corporal Sambu Babuka.
You're now watching the award of
Lance Corporal Sajo Elia.
certificate and gift for in different categories for the most outstanding soldiers during the period of the exercise. Although it said everyone did well, but then in every setting you can always find the most outstanding.
I respectfully call on the Chief of Defense Staff, Gambia Armed Forces, to award this certificate.
Well done and congrats. Congratulations.
Next is the counter-terrorism. Lieutenant Yankuba Sanya.
We're still going with the award of certificate and gifts for the most outstanding during the course of the period. This is another phase of preparation by the Gambia Armed Forces in concert with the Turkish Special Forces in preparation for the forthcoming OIC summit.
I respectfully call on the ambassador to the Gambia from the Republic of Turkey to award this certificate.
Congratulations. I wish you all the best, all the success. Congratulations.
Sorry, sir. So you can hold it. So that
Oh, sorry. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. The final award is will go to the sniper group. And may I respectfully call on Staff Sergeant Bob Amadou. Sergeant Jane Ansmano. And Corporal Manjang Usman. I respectfully call on the Honorable Minister of Defense to award the certificates. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
This brought us to the end of presentation of awards and certificates. But for records, all the participants are given certificate of completion, but due to the large number that we cannot give them after the program, they will each be given their certificates by their individual partners. Next on the program of events is the vote of thanks to be given by one of the participants. May I respectfully call on Captain Ibrahim Abale to give this vote of thanks.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
May I have your permission to carry on, sir?
Provision grant. Thank you.
The Honorable Minister of Defense, His Excellency Retired General Serij Modou Jai, the Chief of Defense Staff, Gambia Armed Forces, Lieutenant General Mamad Kocham, the Turkish Ambassador to the Gambia, His Excellency Turk Olan. Please allow me to stand on already well-established protocol. It is with great honor to be granted this rare opportunity to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of my comrades. Training is integral to professional building, for it is only with training that troops could be exposed to real-life scenarios. Over the past 3 weeks, we were opportune and exposed to various in-class lectures and field practicals. So you could bear with me that untrained soldiers often commit mistakes, struggle with maintaining efficiency, feel disengaged, and have difficulty adapting to changing circumstances. Therefore, while losing a talented personnel may feel like a temporary setback, failing to develop your workforce altogether creates a chronic wound that bleeds productivity, performance, and even institutional culture. The goal of training is to create an army of thinkers and not robots. I wish to assure the Chief of Defense Staff, Gambia Armed Forces, that these young, gallant and fiery-looking officers and soldiers paraded before you this morning could exterminate any threat before them, even with their eyes closed. Again, this is a clear manifestation of the level of training, commitment, and enthusiasm invested by our able instructors from Turkey. We wish to reiterate our heartfelt gratitude and invaluable appreciation for the magnanimous but priceless, selfless but courageous, and invaluable but immeasurable time, energy, and spirit demonstrated by the training team. We are forever grateful to the Republic of Turkey. On behalf of my comrades, we express our sincere appreciation to the Republic of Turkey through the Ambassador, His Excellency Turk Olan. By extension, we are grateful to the GAF High Command and the Chief of Defense Staff, Gambia Armed Forces in particular, for coming up with such a swift training proposal. We equally salute our Commander-in-Chief, His Excellency Adam Barrow, for granting approval for this specific training geared towards hosting a successful OIC summit. I thank you all for your attention.
Thank you very much, Captain Ibrahim Balde, for that wonderful vote of thanks. Next on the program of events is the remarks by the Chief of Defense Staff, Gambia Armed Forces, Lieutenant General Omar Trump.
Thank you very much, the Master of Ceremony. The Honorable Minister of Defense, retired Brigadier General Ambassador Serigne Modou Ndiaye, the Ambassador of the Republic of Turkey to the Gambia, His Excellency Torga Oba, Colonel Atuntas of the Turkish Embassy in the Gambia, the Turkish military advisor, Colonel Anil Akswal, the Commandant of the Gambia Armed Forces Training School, Lieutenant Colonel Seni Bayo, the Acting Commanding Officer, Guards Battalion, Major Wasa Kamara, the Chief Instructor and other instructors of the Gambia Armed Forces Training School, the team leader of the Turkish Special Forces Training Team, Major Hosay Matin Zengishan, members of the Turkish Special Forces Training Team, course participants, members of the press, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. All other protocols duly and respectfully observed. Good morning to you all. It is with a high sense of gratitude and appreciation that I stand here to deliver my remarks on this graduation function. Today, we celebrate a momentous occasion, the graduation of this elite group of personnel of the Gambia Armed Forces and sister services who have successfully completed Special Forces military training program in various disciplines, including close protection training, counter-terrorism training, sniper training, and urban warfare. This training program, generously conducted by the Special Forces Command of the Turkish Armed Forces at our request, represents a significant contribution in the ongoing development and modernization of our nation's defense and fighting capabilities. More so, in the context of our shared endeavor to hosting a hitch-free and memorable Organization of Islamic Cooperation Conference Summit here in Banjul, which is almost upon us. As we stand here today, witnessing the culmination of your 3 weeks of rigorous and intensive training, we are filled with immense pride and admiration. You have demonstrated exceptional dedication, resilience, and unwavering commitment to serving your country. The skills and knowledge you have acquired will undoubtedly serve as invaluable assets in safeguarding our nation and ensuring the safety of our visiting delegates and citizens in the context of the OIC Summit and beyond. This training program has not only equipped you with the technical expertise for VIP protection, counter-terrorism operations, and related military and security tasks, but it has also instilled in you the values of discipline, teamwork, unwavering loyalty to our nation's patriotic cause. These qualities and attributes are the cornerstones of a cohesive and effective military force, and they will guide you throughout your service to the nation in whatever capacity or form. On this special day, I want to seize this opportunity to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the Chief of General Staff of the Turkish Armed Forces, the Minister of National Defense, and the Turkish government, through the Turkish ambassador to the Gambia and the military assistant, for the unwavering support and generous contribution to the professional and material development of the Gambia Armed Forces. Turkey's devotion and steadfastness for supporting the Gambia's defense and security needs is indeed laudable and deserves the highest of praises. This training package, in the light of the OIC preparations, has not only enhanced the capabilities of the armed forces, but has also served as a symbol and representation of the shared values and aspirations that unite the Gambia and Turkey. This mutual cooperation that endured since the early 90s is entrenched in the saying of the great Turk, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, whose philosophy of relations with other nations is based on the principle of Yurta Sulh, Jihanda Sulh, meaning peace at home and peace in the world. With that said, I wish to once again acknowledge with immense gratitude the excellent and cordial working relationship that exists between the Gambia Armed Forces and the Turkish Armed Forces, which has led to this very important feat. I must admit that the Republic of Turkey and the Turkish Armed Forces has been indeed a true and reliable partner of the Gambia Armed Forces since the dawn of the new dispensation. Accordingly, I would like to assure the ambassador of my sincere commitment to continue working with the Turkish counterparts in order to consolidate the gains registered so far. I would equally want to seize this opportunity and put on record the elated state of our spirit in hosting the finest servicemen of the Turkish Armed Forces in the persons of the Special Forces Command Training Team. Our profound acknowledgement goes to Major Sengiz Khan and his team of special operatives. Thank you. Finally, permit me to also humbly express the Gambia Armed Forces' profound gratitude to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Gambia Armed Forces, His Excellency President Adama Barrow for his invaluable support and moral guidance to the armed forces. I would also like to thank and appreciate the Honorable Minister of Defense, Ambassador Serigne Modou Ndiaye, and the sister services here present for gracing this ceremony this morning. On behalf of the officers, soldiers, and ratings of the Gambia Armed Forces, I once more pledge our total commitment to the defense of the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia and promise our firm allegiance to the government and people of the Gambia at all times. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you very much, sir, for those wonderful remarks. Next on the program of events is the keynote address by the Honorable Minister of Defense. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremony. I'm so amazed that the Chief of Defense Staff is so fluent in the Turkish language. So, Chief of Defense Staff, thank you. Your Excellency, the Turkish Ambassador to the Republic of the Gambia, Your Excellency, the Chief of Defense Staff of the Gambia Armed Forces, Lieutenant General Mamad Ocham, the Commander of the Gambia National Army, Republican National Guard and Navy, and their representatives, Excellencies, the Turkish Military Advisor, Excellency, the team leader of the Turkish Special Forces, and also the esteemed members of the team, the Commandant of the Gulf Training School, Commanding Officer, Guards Battalion, senior officers and officers of the Gambia Armed Forces, representative from the Ministry of Interior, and representative of the Inspector General of Police, and all other services that are represented here, distinguished members of the media fraternity, distinguished participants of this special forces training team, distinguished families here ably represented by Madam Lisa, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols duly and respectfully observed. I bring you all greetings from your Commander-in-Chief, our Commander-in-Chief, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, His Excellency, President Adama Barrow, who have asked me to express his greetings and personal wishes to each member of this team. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, has been very well briefed about this Special Forces training. And I want to express, on behalf of the President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, and also on behalf of the National Security Council, the government and people of this great country, our profound gratitude and appreciation to the government of the Republic of Turkey for the sustained and continuous support provided to the Gambia and also to the Gambia Armed Forces. Your Excellency, we take great pleasure in thanking His Excellency, the Ambassador of the Republic of Turkey in the Gambia, for his distinguished service, support, and including this very important close protection training. I ahead of the OIC summit. Excellencies, the Turkish government support and intervention in the Gambia's development landscape is unprecedented. The government of Turkey over the years has been the Gambia's most trusted and reliable development partner. The Turkish government support and intervention is visible in all spheres of our national endeavor. The genesis of this close protection training, it is imperative to inform this August gathering that during the visit of the Chief of Defense Staff, in one of his visits to the Republic of Turkey, he engaged his counterpart and requested for the support to train 500 personnel from the Gambia Armed Forces and even more, and also the other security agencies of this country in various domains of security, including close protection and other VIP tactics in preparations for the OIC summit. The request was granted, and that is why today we are gathered here to witness the graduation ceremony. And I want to take this opportunity to most profoundly express thanks and appreciation to the Chief of Defense Staff for his laudable initiative. Your leadership and commitment is deeply appreciated, Chief of Defense Staff. Excellencies, the just concluded training, which was held under the direction of the Turkish Special Forces, is an indication of the strong bilateral ties between the Republic of the Gambia and the Republic of Turkey. I have been informed that the team that is about to graduate this morning have successfully completed the close protection techniques and procedures and all other forms of training, counterterrorism training, sniper group training, and they are all certified fit to take up duties in the upcoming OIC summit. Of course, you all know that if that is to go by, you guys are the best of all. And you are all part of the elite special forces from now onwards. Excellencies, at the bilateral level, the Gambia and the Republic of Turkey continues to enjoy excellent bilateral relations. The Gambia considers Turkey as a major strategic and genuine partner, and we attach great importance and significance to the bilateral ties between the two countries. If we are to go by and mention the numerous support that Turkey continues to provide for the Gambia on defense and security, under the aegis of the Defense and Security Cooperation Agreement, we have the provision of a resource allocation for the procurement of military goods and services, capacity building support from members of the Gambia Armed Forces, the CAS 8 protocol for short-term training programs that are being run at the Center of Excellence, Defense Against Terrorism, and other training institutions in Turkey. The training of 500 GAF personnel on advanced military training in general peacekeeping and other military operations. Sustained training and capacity building support for junior and senior officers. Also within the context of the training protocols that were signed in 1991, more than 7,500 military personnel were trained by the Turkish in this country. And then the record so far shows that from 1991 to 2005, this number of personnel that were trained have been doing excellent in our security agencies. We also continue to receive donations of also diesel armored personnel carriers and corporate armored tactical vehicles to complement government's effort in our peacekeeping endeavors. Recently, we also received the donation of high-frequency military radios, repeaters, fixed center radios, vehicular radios, handheld radios, and software programming kits and computers that are generated from the Cascade Protocol. On other support that the Turkish government continues to provide for the Gambia, we can mention on the education sector, the provision of scholarship package for 25 Gambian students each year. On health sector, the free treatment of 25 Gambians every year whose conditions cannot be treated in the country. And these trainings are free of charge. Training courses to develop the human resources base of the civil and the security agencies of this country. They also continue to provide buses to enhance our transportation sector of this country. The Turkish International Cooperation and Development Agency, TICA, has also implemented numerous social development projects in this country. In this regard, and over the years, the two countries have signed numerous bilateral agreements on a broad range of areas. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, with all these laudable support, it is therefore imperative to acknowledge Turkey's true and genuine friendship to the Gambia. The two countries continue to enjoy fruitful bilateral ties. The long-standing relations between both countries have cemented mutual cooperation that continue to yield tangible results in all sectors of our economy. I want to give you strong assurance that my ministry, the Ministry of Defense, is always ready and will continue to work with the Turkish Ministry of National Defense for the betterment of our two countries and people. For the Turkish Special Forces, I would like to extend my utmost gratitude to the team leader and his esteemed team members for your hard work and dedicated professionalism and commitment. The training opportunity has helped us as a country to achieve one of the goals of the OIC preparations on the security domain. I deeply appreciate every member of your team for showing relentless effort on this very important training. For the close protection course participants, I congratulate you all for successfully going through this very intensive training program. I enjoin you all to make the best use of this knowledge acquired. You have indeed demonstrated yourself and acquired the necessary traits of character that a special force or a close protection specialist must possess. It is therefore befitting to remind you all of your primary duties, which is to provide the best protection possible to your VIPs within the framework and the limitation of your assignment. I want to salute you all. Excellencies, Chief of Defense Staff, distinguished invited guests. In conclusion, allow me to take this opportunity once again to thank His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief, most profoundly for his wisdom and inspiring leadership. We always thank the President for his unrelenting support to the Ministry of Defense and the Gambia Armed Forces, and continue to pledge our loyalty to the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia and to the President, the Commander-in-Chief. I want to also thank the Chief of Defense Staff, General Chow, for his distinguished leadership qualities in the day-to-day operational control and administration of the Gambia Armed Forces. I also thank the GAF Command and the entire membership of the Gambia Armed Forces for the maintenance of peace and security in this country. We are always proud of our gallant armed forces. To His Excellency the Ambassador and his entire diplomatic staff at the Embassy, I thank you for the great work done. To our invited guests and other media present here, we thank you for your presence and coverage. Finally, I take this opportunity to congratulate all of you for hosting this very important summit. And I wish you a successful hosting and conduct of the 15th session of the Organization of the Islamic Cooperation Summit. Long live the Gambia-Turkey relationship. Long live the enduring friendship between the peoples of the Republic of the Gambia and the Republic of Turkey. I thank you all.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of Defense, for the keynote address. And this brought us to the end of this graduation ceremony. So please allow me to close this ceremony with a quotation from Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, who said, "Victory is for those who said victory is mine, and success is for those who begin by saying, I will succeed, and in the end get succeeded. Therefore, come May 4th and 5th next month, Gambia, victory is ours, and succeed we will be, inshallah." On that note, sir, parade commander, this is how it's going to be. After handing over, seeking for the permission, one platoon, Captain Dabo, you will rush your men to the flagpole for the group photo, whilst the rest of the men stand still. And right whilst we are there, then the rest of the men can get closer so that we don't waste time in taking the flag. All right, Commander, sir.
Right! Good! Son! So, end of graduation ceremony. May I have your permission to carry on? Sir!
Well done.
Thank you, sir. Done!